Hi, I'm Professor Brian Owler, neurosurgeon, spinal surgeon and founder of O Spine. I founded O Spine in 2022 because after 20 years of treating patients with a wide variety of spinal conditions, I really wanted a better solution for my patients, both those that needed conservative management but also for my patients after surgery. We started O Spine not just for my patients but also for my colleagues' patients and the community at large. And one of the things that I found treating spinal patients was how often they would see a physio or a chiropractor or an osteopath and end up not having a diagnosis or failing treatment, or they would receive treatment that was just wrong for their condition. O Spine is built on 4 pillars. The first is diagnostics. O Spine puts diagnostics front and centre. Without the right diagnosis, you probably won't get the right treatment. So our physiotherapists screen all patients for conditions of concern, and then they focus on the diagnosis and tailor the treatment for the patient. When we need to, we use the right diagnostic tools such as imaging to better understand your condition. And that brings me to the second pillar. O Spine physiotherapists are highly trained and experienced. They specialise in spinal conditions, whether it's the neck or back, and ongoing education is a really important part of the O Spine practice. For patients who are recovering from surgery, it's good to know that all of the physios have visited the operating theatre. They've seen me do the operations for the conditions that they treat. They understand what's involved so they can deliver you the best post-operative care that is also safe. The third pillar is that we leverage technology. We want to be able to measure how people recover. We compare their pre-op and post-op measurements using technology that was originally designed for high-performance athletes. But it's a really valuable tool to assess patients' strength at the start of treatment and at its conclusion. And finally, we want to be able to be a bridge between allied health professionals, their GPs and other specialists to make sure that everyone treating the patient is on the same page. Too often we see that things are fractured, people are not getting the right treatment or the results are not being communicated. So at O Spine we case conference about patients. We make sure that the difficult cases are getting the attention that they need, and this really contributes to our physiotherapists' level of experience and training. Now let me say there are a lot of good physiotherapists and allied health professionals out there, and we really want to support those relationships where they exist. But for those patients who are looking for an option to treat their back pain, their neck pain, sciatica, or any other spinal condition, or whether they're recovering from surgery, O Spine is there to provide you what I think is a great option. At O Spine, we really are dedicated to spinal health.